Hello everyone. So welcome to today's session, modules and packages in Python. Okay. So today we'll see introduction to modules and packages. What are they and how do we import external modules and how do we work with inbuilt modules and how do we create custom modules and packages of our own. Okay. So let's get started. So first of all, let's see what is a module and what is a package. So module is a .py file that we write all our code and import in another program for reusability. Okay, so module helps us reuse our code and it makes our program it reduces duplication of writing the programs and it makes us easily maintain our programs. Okay, so packages is a collection of modules. It helps again organize all those modules in our Python application. Okay, so let's see how do we work with modules. Okay, so here is a simple module, my custom module. So it's a simple definition Python function with add function. So how to create a module? Just define your logic and create a .py file and import that file and use module name along with the function inside that module. So this is how simply we can use that module name. So here, let's say I have created a function. I have written the function which is add function and I saved that function into calculator.py. Now to use that as a module, I need to say just import calculator. So this does not require any installations. I can just use it. Then inside that calculator, I have add function. So I can say module dot add. So that is calculator dot add. So I can simply print that output. So this module is not yet created, so it will error out. Uh, so when we work with it, so here I already created this model, so that's why it's not erroring out. So for you it might error out. Okay, so list what are the types of modules. So we have three types of modules. One is built-in module and external module and custom modules which you build of your own user defined module. So built-in modules are those modules, for example, uh, that comes along with Python installation. So when you install Python installation, these are the modules that come along with it: math, datetime, random, OS, sys, JSON, read, time, iter tools, and collections. So how do we work with these inbuilt modules? Just import it and use it. So I have imported math. So I have used math.square root, math.py, math.power. So I just execute this. I can see the square root of 16 of square root of 16 square pi of uh, pi value of pi and 2 power 3. What is the value? Now I import inbuilt module that is random and I'm using that inbuilt module along with its functions inside it. So random dot rand int 1 of 10. So it will give me the random integers between 1 to 10, and random dot choice, it will give any random list item between ABC, and shuffle dot my list. So I'm saying shuffle in the my list according to any order. So it will generate all these values. Now next, from date time import date time. So this is my package. So datetime is package. So in datetime is a module inside a package. So we'll discuss this. What is the difference between package and module? So now from this module, I'm importing now. So now we'll bring current date timestamp. So here you can see we are printing now. So now means current date timestamp. So it will print. So I can format my current date timestamp with year, month, day, hour, minute, second. So it's formatted into the proper order. Similarly, I can use OS module. So inside my OS module, so this function get cdw will get me current directory where my notebook, Python notebook is stored. and it will create a new directory, os.make directory, called new folder 1, and it will print that new folder is created. Then it will get the contents of all the current directory. That is, my current directory is uh, let me execute this. So you'll see that this is my current directory. From this current directory, it has created new folder 1. So if I go back to my current directory, that is beginner, so I can see new folder is just created 8 seconds ago. Now we can see it bought all the folders and files that are available in my current directory, all these into a list. Okay, here you can see this is the list. It brought all these into a list. Okay, next we have external modules. So these are the modules that does not come along with Python. You have to specifically install that to use those modules. So how do we install those modules? We can use pip install and whatever the module name. So these are some of the external modules we have: pandas, numpy, request, flask, matplotlib, scikit-learn, sql alchemy. So these modules that we see can also be a package. So we'll see what is a package and what is the difference between module and package. It's just simple. Okay, so uh, I have to install this package. I say pip install request. So if I run it, so if it is already installed, it will say requirement already satisfied. Otherwise it will completely install that package. And how to use that package? So here you can see requirement already satisfied. If you have not installed previously, it may take some time for you to install this external module, and then you can use it here next. So what I'm saying, import request. So this is my external module, and request.get google.com, and we are getting the status code. Status code 200 means it's a success. That means connection is successful. So similarly, I can write my custom modules and use it and work on that. Okay, so this since this module does not exist, it will error out with module not found error. So how do we create custom modules? What are the steps to create custom modules? First I have to write my .py files. So I have two .py files, calculator.py and helper.py. So I'll write those two programs and save it and import it. That's it, simple. So let's do it. So for now, what I will do it, I'll go to my main directory, which is beginner here. So I have created calculator.py and I saved this. Here you can see this is my calculator.py and helper.py. So I'll go back to my uh, home directory here. This is beginner helper.py. So here the home directory means the place where my notebook is located. So I have helper.py, calculator.py. Okay, so these are my two modules. Consider these are my two modules. It has functions and my logic. It has functions and logic. Okay, now I'll just call these. I'll say import calculator, import helper. You can see I just called it. Now I'll use it. How can I use it? I'll say calculator dot. So calculator dot, whatever inside calculator, add, subtract, multiply, divide, I can use these functions. Helper dot. So here I'm saying helper dot greet. So from the helper, whatever we have, greet, square, cube, easy win, factor, whatever functions I have, I can use that. So simply when I execute this, it will get me all those now logics it gets executed. So it will greet the student, addition of two numbers, square root of 4, square of 4 is 6 is even, true is factorial of 5 is 120. So all these are calculated and just it has given me. So this helps me make my code modular. It's easy to maintain, and it's reusable. I don't have to write this again and again. I can use this programs in my different programs also. Just write once, use many times. So now let's see what is a package. So package is collection of modules. So just now we have seen calculator.py, helper.py. So if I put those two programs into a folder, and if I create underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py file, that is my package. So this file, this underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py, it tells the Python interpreter treat this directory as package. So that's simple thing. Now, inside this directory, my package, I can have multiple .py files. Okay. So previously, I didn't organize my .py files. I just created it randomly anywhere in my home directory. But now, if I want to organize those modules into a main directory, that is a package. So to tell Python it is a package, we'll have empty underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py file. So it can be empty file, or it can have some other import module also as a shortcut. Okay. So uh, pandas, it's actually a package, can be considered as modules also. Inside pandas, I'll have sub modules. So here I have already installed pandas, so it gives, it's, if I execute it, so it says requirement already satisfied. So if you have not installed it, it may take some time for you to install it. Then you can run this below program and see. We are saying import pandas as pd, then from pandas.core.frame import data frame. So we are seeing what is the type of this data frame. It's a class type. Okay. So in packages also, we have inbuilt packages, we have external packages, and we have option to create custom package. Okay. So what are the inbuilt packages that we have? Email, http, xml, json, unit test, url, lib. And what are the list of popular external packages we have? Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Flask, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, SQL, Alchemy. Okay, so these are the some of the external packages. To install package or module, use the same command pip install. Okay, okay, so let's create a custom package called my package. So how do we create it? So I have to create this folder my package. Inside that, create an empty file and create my .py files. This we will consider as individual sub modules. Okay, so let me create, go to my home directory. I'll say create new folder and my package. So now I'll go inside my package folder. I'll create new file, new Python file. I'll name this file as underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Okay. So let me close this meanwhile. Okay. So save this, rename, and save our Python file. Now go back. Now we want to create another Python file called greetings.py. So in greetings.py, I'll have this code. Okay, so I'll have this code. I'll save this Python file. Now I have to create one more Python file, maths underscore ops. So I'll go to my package folder, create a new Python file, and paste the program here, and save my Python file as math underscore ops. Now go back to my package again, and create one more Python file called string ops. So I'll create this, and I'll rename this Python file with string ops and save my Python files. Now let me come back to my home location, and inside my package, you can see inside my package I have empty underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py file and three modules. So these are modules. So I'm organizing my module. So if we organize our modules along with underscore underscore init dot underscore 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 init underscore underscore dot py file, that is our package. Okay, so now how do I use this package? Simple. I'll say from my package, from that folder, import greetings, max op, string op. So all these I'm importing. Now I'll use that uh, um, package. So I'll use that package by calling this module. So I'll call this module, and from that module, whatever function I have, I'll use these. So when I run it, so it says say hello to student, max op, add two numbers, and string ops. We have upper function, so it will make the string in upper letters, all upper letters, and it will this dot reverse will reverse our string into the reverse order. Okay. Okay, so here's a sample of where our Python installation happens when we install Python, and how does the directory structure looks like, and where all the files are kept. So the external modules that we install through pip are stored here inside lib underscore site packages, and the built-in modules are kept underscore library lib folder. Here you can see OS map that we have seen just now, and then standard libraries. It's stored in these are static libraries. Okay, standard libraries. These are stored in the library folder directly. Okay, so in short, module and package, they both are same. The only difference is module will have just .py file, package will have a folder along with underscore underscore init underscore underscore .py empty file, or it can have some import statements, or and then it will have sub modules. So modules, we are not organizing we are organizing our code in modules, and in package we are organizing code as well as modules. So it's further level of organization of our code. So this helps us build complex software programs in Python. Okay, so here is a quick recap. uh, Modules and packages make Python scalable. So it makes our programs more scalable. We can tomorrow, if you want to modify something, it's easier. I'll just go back to my one of the package or one of the module, and I can modify that and use it in our main program. And use modules for single file logic. So if you have single file logic, then use modules. Use packages if you want to organize large projects, like if you want to organize multiple modules, use packages. And everything is importable. Just write import that package name, import that module. So that's it. Okay, so we have seen what is module and what is package and when to use them and what is the difference between them. So even external modules or external package, if you want to use, you have to install them using pip command. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll meet next time. Until then, you practice these exercises, and whatever the exercises I have put it here, you try to import the modules and run the program. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll meet next time. Thank you. Bye bye.